Have you ever felt like an extra in someone else's movie? Like you're just filling space while the real stars take the stage? Maybe you've thought, does anything I do even matter? If so, let me stop you right there. You are not here to just take up oxygen and Wi Fi. You are not some random accident. Your life has meaning, and your presence is shaping the world in ways you may not even realize. Every person you've ever smiled at, every conversation you've ever had, every time you've ever showed up when someone needed you, it all ripples out. Nothing would be the same if you did not exist. You are an irreplaceable piece of this puzzle that we call life. And today we're going to talk about how to embrace that truth and start living with your purpose. So, story time. There was a man walking across the bridge, deep in thought, when he noticed a young boy about to drop his cell phone. Without even thinking, the man reached out and caught the cell phone, quick reflexes, handed it back to the kid, and went on his way. Months later, that same boy, now a little bit older, obviously, ran into that same guy on the same bridge. And he said, hey, that day on the bridge, I was having my worst day, the worst day of my life. I was ready to give up on everything. But when you caught my phone, I thought, if the universe cares enough to save my phone, maybe there's hope for me too. A simple act. The dude did it, didn't even think about it after that. But it was a huge impact. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm not out here saving mobile devices and changing lives. But here's the thing, you might be, and you don't even know it. A kind word, a helping hand, holding the door open for somebody, just something simple, just showing up for someone might mean more than you will ever realize. The point is, you matter, whether you see it or not. We all have moments where we look at our lives and we think, this wasn't the plan. Maybe you didn't end up where you thought you'd be. Maybe you faced failures, heartbreaks, disappointments so big they made you question everything. But what if I told you that even the detours have meaning? Some of the most successful people that we know got lost before they found their way. And here's an example. Vera Wang. Her dream was to make the US Olympic figure skating team as a young person, but she didn't make it. Today, we know her as one of the world's top fashion designers. The point is, her initial setback wasn't the end of her overall story, and your setbacks aren't the end of yours. So if you're feeling like a mess right now, congratulations. First of all, you're in good company. And second, your story isn't over. It might just be getting started. Too many of us go through life on autopilot. We wake up, go to work, scroll through social media, binge watch Netflix, eat dinner, go to sleep, and repeat. But let me remind you, this is your life. You are not a spectator. You are the main character. Imagine if you watched a movie where the hero just sat on the couch waiting for something exciting to happen. Boring, right? Well, that's what happens with your life when you don't take action. The difference between those who change the world and those who don't isn't talent. It's effort. They show up, they try, they fail, they learn, and they keep going. If you want something, go get it. No one is coming to hand it to you. Have you ever walked into a room where someone's energy just lit the place up? Or on the flip side, where someone's negativity drained all the air out of it? You are that person for someone. Your energy, your attitude, your actions. They don't affect just you. They affect everyone who comes in contact with you. Think about the people closest to you. Think about your best friend, the family members that you love. Would your life be the same without them? Absolutely not. So let's just flip it around. Would their lives be the same without you? Same answer. Absolutely not. The way you show up in the world matters. Whether you choose to be a light or a storm cloud, people feel it. So, what kind of impact do you want to have? One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is somebody else will do it. Someone else will fix that problem. Someone else will take a stand. Someone else will speak up. Someone else will reach out first. But what if you were the person who was meant to do it? What if you are the missing piece? Imagine that. And it doesn't take massive world-changing acts to make a difference. Sometimes all you have to do is show up consistently, fully, and with intention. No one is going to walk up to you with a golden ticket and say, "Congratulations, you are now worthy of pursuing your dreams." Too often, we wait. We wait for the right moment. We wait for the perfect opportunity. We wait for the external validation that says, okay, now you get to start. Now you get to be great. But that perfect moment, it doesn't exist. The only moment that matters is the one you're in right now. If you want to write the book, start writing. If you want to travel, start planning. If you want to change careers, take the first step. Stop waiting for permission and start taking action. Take a second and think about everything that had to happen for you to be here. Your ancestors survived wars, famine, slavery, abuse, and who knows what else. Your parents met against all odds. Your unique combination of DNA came together in a way that will never again happen in human history. You're here for a reason. The world is better because you are in it. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go out and save the planet single-handedly unless that's your thing, and in which case, go for it. But I am saying that your existence is not random. You have something to offer, and the world needs what only you can give. You are not a background character. You are not here by accident. You are not just taking up space and Wi-Fi. Every person you meet, every place you go, every word you say, it all matters. It all adds up. And the more you step into your purpose, the more impact you're going to make. So stop waiting. Stop doubting. Start living. You matter. You always have mattered. But now it's time for you to start living like someone who knows their worth. You are more than just space. But don't be afraid to take up your space. It's yours, and the world is waiting for you to do it.